Hello and welcome to World in 5. The people behind the runaway foreign currency exchange rate will be dealt with as they have caused a lot of suffering for the masses. This was said by President Emmerson Mnangagwa while addressing the 355th session of the ZANU-PF Politburo meeting at the party's headquarters in Harare. On the official exchange rate, the United States dollar is trading at 93 Zimbabwe dollars, while on the black market it is now being traded for 175 Zimbabwe dollars.
The current upsurge of the exchange rate is being addressed, and those found wanting and engaging in unorthodox methods will be dealt with without favor or fear.
The Harare City Council says it is owed over 13 billion Zimbabwe dollars in unpaid arrears by residents, government and industry. Earlier this year, the city fathers said the debt stood at 5 billion Zimbabwe dollars. Council spokesperson Michael Chideme speaks.
Yes, we are owed close to 14 billion by our various customers that include residents, industry and commerce and government. And that huge debt is affecting service delivery in that we are now not able to offer the services that the residents want because the funding is not just available. It means people are not honoring their bills, people are not paying their bills to council, but they still expect service delivery. So people should just pay, and so that the services can come their way.
Harare Residency Trust Director Precious Shumba speaks.
Claim by the city of Harare that it is failing to provide services owing to the huge unpaid debts by residents and other key stakeholders. As residents, we feel that the city of Harare is now using the unpaid debt as an excuse to justify their dismal failure to offer refuse collection services.
Cancer is emerging as a major public health concern in Zimbabwe, with over 5,000 new diagnoses and over 1,500 deaths being recorded every year. This is according to the Ministry of Health and Child Care. A centralized cancer treatment system in Zimbabwe is cause for more concern, worsening the plight of cancer patients. At the moment, Pararenyato Group of Hospitals is the only public health facility that is offering radiation therapy after the one at Impilo Central Hospital in Bulawayo broke down recently. Some cancer patients are traveling long distances to Harare to access treatment services, often facing transport and accommodation challenges. ZTN recently caught up with 2 cancer patients who were referred from Impilo Central Hospital.
Radiotherapy phakathi kwesikhathi imtshina yasisifa ngale bengiphiwa ama-injections okuthiwa yi-chemotherapy. Ama-injections wona lawo ayathengwa nxa ungela mali kuthi ukuthi hayi angikwazi ukuthi kwenzakalani.
I-treatment empilo basebesithi khona imtshina ifile okwalezi nsuku kwasekuthiwa ngibuye ngapha eHarare. EHarare ngafika lapha ngangingela okokuthi ngiyaqonda ngaphi. Safika sangena nje khonapha esibhedlela.
A cancer lobby group working on creating awareness on cancer in Zimbabwe concurs the centralized cancer care treatment system is an albatross to the country's fight against the disease. Talk Cancer Zimbabwe President Michelle Madzodzo is advocating for subsidized cancer treatment.
Chirwere chegomarara ndicho chirwere chinenge chisina subsidized treatment. Patients vanobuditsa mari dzavo kuita procedures ese avanenge vachifanira kuita mukurapwa kwavo, kubva mukubatwa kwechirwere, kubva muscreening yebreast cancer, marapirwo echirwere chacho, mafambiro, chikafu. Saka vanobuditsa mari yakawanda ivo pachavo. Panoratidza kuti panoda kuti pave nenzira dzokuti mapatients edu vasabuditse mari yakanyanyowandisa pachavo vega, asi vawanewo rubatsiro kubva kune nhengo dzakasiyana-siyana dziri muno munyika yeZimbabwe.
Zimbabwe goes to the polls in less than 24 months. Political parties are already campaigning using different communication models. Social media and disinformation have already taken center stage. In this environment, it can be difficult to distinguish between fake news and the truth. Speaking at a training workshop in Harare, media and disinformation expert Dr. Delta Milayondo said there is need for collaborative efforts to counter disinformation.
Information is any content that is false and that is deliberately created to harm a person, social group, organization, or even a country. It's usually motivated by a desire to gain political influence or to make money or to simply make trouble. In the context of elections, disinformation can be a strategy to gain political mileage and to manipulate public opinion by spreading false information about one's political opponents. Disinformation agents or actors can work as individuals or as organized groups to threaten the holding of peaceful, free and fair elections by inciting or escalating politically motivated conflict. Interventions that can be made to respond to disinformation can include initiating a collaborative effort by all election stakeholders to provide media and information literacy programs so that voters can think critically about the media and information they consume. Political parties should encourage their members and supporters to obtain and share information from official party channels only.
Dumisani Nkomo, a social worker with Deaf Zimbabwe Trust, says more needs to be done to include people with disabilities in communication strategies.
So I think what can be done is to stop disinformation to people who are deaf and hard of hearing. First, I think is the inclusion of sign language when disseminating information, because sometimes information tends to be disseminated using wrong sign language, or sometimes sign language is not even included.
And that's it on World in 5. A diplomatic passport coming up shortly. Stay with us.